sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, is tamu sana. Earlier today, President Uhuru Kenyatta met a group of youths, mainly drawn from Mount Kenya, at State House, Nairobi, and politics took center stage. So in this video, I want us to have a look at a short clip of the president addressing the youth, after which, as usual here, we are just going to dissect that to put it squarely where it belongs politically. Because some few days ago, the president, while speaking in Mombasa, stated clearly that now it's politics time and let's play politics. And while at State House, Nairobi, in my considered opinion, the president was just laying ground on how now that politics is going to be played. So in this video, I want us to watch at that short clip, after which we are just going to dissect it to see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at this.
Hii azimio ambayo itatulete pamoja. Because
reggae in the bathroom, reggae in the bedroom, reggae everywhere. Reggae in jail, reggae in church, everybody likes it.
Na ndio mimi sasa nimesema, kwa sababu wakati wa siasa umefika. Sisi kama Jubilee sasa tumetoka ofisi na sasa tunaingia kiwanja ya siasa.
Yes, that's the president earlier today at State House, Nairobi. And listening to President Uhuru Kenyatta, the politician, is actually coming out. A president who is determined to make sure Azimio side wins. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion right now. If in case you've bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. What does that mean? From where I sit, President Uhuru Kenyatta, in several occasions, has all along been underrated. In fact, it's being seen that the president does not control his backyard, the mountain. But listening to President Uhuru Kenyatta, I strongly believe Uhuru Kenyatta is going to surprise very, very many people. And I'm one person who has been consistent here. I've always maintained that a combination of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, that is a combination that it will be very hard for any alliance to beat that combination. That's exactly what I've always maintained here. And I've been saying that because largely, I still believe and I strongly believe that mountain, to the last person, will listen to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Because from that speech itself, the president is going to pull the ethnic card most definitely on William Ruto on the mountain. And that ethnic card, ladies and gentlemen, is going to evoke emotions. And I've always maintained again here that politics is purely about emotions, ethnic emotions. If the president can go to his people and start explaining to them in clear terms why he fell out with William Ruto, definitely a good majority of his people will listen to the president. That's how our politics is all about. It's all about ethnic persuasions. And for those who can still remember, in the year 2007, something similar to that happened. In the year 2007, after 2007, when we were heading towards 2013 elections, Raila Amolo Odinga was largely popular in Kalenjin nation, in the Kalenjin land. And William Ruto passionately invoked the ethnic card on Raila Amolo Odinga. At first, the Kalenjin nation were resisting that. They never wanted to listen to that. So in this case of Uhuru Kenyatta, I'm seeing a similar situation going to happen on the mountain. Uhuru is going to go to his people. At first, there is going to be some kind of a bit of a resistance. And as time goes by, his people are wholly and are going to accept Uhuru Kenyatta's message. And accepting that message only means we are going to find the mountain voting to the last person, to Raila Amolo Odinga, or to any other person the president is going to show them. And in this case, it's very clear the president is going to show them Raila Amolo Odinga. Some people are still not seeing that. It's very evident, ladies and gentlemen, that the people of the mountain will listen to their son, Uhuru Kenyatta. And now again, as that happens, we are going to see very funny political groupings and political undertakings in this country. As that happens, something tells me that William Ruto might be forced, even now, to pick Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate, because it will be very clear to him that the mountain will not vote for him. So I'm seeing a likely possibility where now, as the president, will be panel beating the mountain. The mountain will now be shown a clear direction. William Ruto might be tempted to actually pick Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. And that also explains as to why William Ruto is still buying his time. William Ruto is still weighing his options. Whether to, as it is today, is a given fact. And it's widely being seen that William Ruto is going to pick a running mate from the mountain. But I'm seeing a new twist into all that. Because in the coming weeks and coming days, the president, I know, is going to mobilize his people in one direction. And as that happens, it's going to be very clear, even to William Ruto, that the mountain might not even vote for him. And I'm seeing William Ruto even picking Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. What does that mean again? It only means that upon Ruto picking Musalia as his running mate, he shall have lost the mountain vote per se. He shall have lost that vote. And then again, in Western, he will still lose the Western vote. Simply because already a majority of residents there, if you have William Ruto as the presidential candidate, and then you have Raila as the presidential candidate, naturally, they will tend to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga as opposed to William Ruto. So that's why I strongly believe, and that takes me back to what I've always been saying in this YouTube channel. A candidate contesting for the presidency for the very first time, that candidate only tends to get votes from his ethnic community. 2022 will not be in any way different from all those previous years. In those years, ladies and gentlemen, we saw Raila contest for the presidency, we saw Kalonzo, and we also saw Uhuru Kenyatta. Unless that candidate is supported by the government, that candidate largely tends to get votes from his ethnic community. William Ruto, 2022 will be his first attempt to contest for the presidency. And then again, he will go into that election as an individual, not somebody being supported by the government. So William Ruto will largely, if he will be successful, he will only get votes from his ethnic Kalenjin community and not the whole of it. I'm just saying we'll get votes if he will be lucky. But I'm saying that ruling out the Tugen vote and the Pokot vote, these two voting blocks might not give William Ruto their votes 100%, or rather 100%. So in a nutshell, I'm just trying to say that a combination of Uhuru and a combination of Raila, that combination is very, very hard to beat for any political formation in Kenya currently. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I can draw or learn from that short clip of the president actually speaking at State House. It's now politics time, and the president is now actually rolling his sleeves for the political duel, mostly on the mountain. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, let me remind you that if in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. To those watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, also subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and our subscribers, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya.